Alright guys, so I didn't really film it, but I ordered a carrier bearing for my truck because the one I have now is all fucked up. Because since I lifted my truck like 3 years ago, I think it was, just the angle on my drive shaft is like too much of an angle for it to be like good, I guess. So I have to replace my carrier bearing a lot, like every 6 months or so, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna go to my mechanics right now, or in a little bit actually, to have him help me like design a little spacer between like where the carrier bearing bolts and obviously the carrier bearing. So just like I'm gonna weld up like a little spacer, but I don't really know what it's supposed to look like. So I'm gonna go over there and talk to him about it, and then come back and figure it out. So hopefully that will fix my problem and I won't go through them so fast. I mean, it's not like a super expensive part, it's only like $30, but it'll save my truck from me driving, or me dropping my drive shaft every fucking so often. Last time I dropped it was, I was driving down like one of the main roads in Santa Fe, and it was super great when I dropped it. The light turned green and I went, and then it fucking hit the ground, and yeah, just like chilling in the middle of the road, and that was awesome. Alright guys, so I'm back. I went to my mechanic's shop. He showed me kind of what I needed to do, so I went to Ace to get some longer bolts. They're in my truck right now, so what I'm gonna try to do is, I'll just try and explain. Get like a bushing kind of thing, so it'll be, so I don't have to drill through a whole like solid piece of steel. So because I'm gonna make it out of solid like stock. So try and find a bushing that has like a 1/4 inch hole through it already, so I don't have to drill that, and then weld 2 like plates to the top of it and the bottom, and then just drill through that. So that'll be strong enough for that, I guess. And so I gotta make 2 of those, and then go around, like once it's bolted to the truck, I believe I'm gonna make like a little like U piece that goes over the carrier bearing, because the carrier bearing is round. I don't know if you guys know what that looks like or not. I don't know if cars have those or not. I don't really know. I don't drive a car, so gonna just go off of that. So I'm gonna make that probably tomorrow or later today, I don't know. I haven't decided about that. And I'm waiting for the carrier bearing right now. I don't know how to fuck to say. So I can kind of get the gist of the U piece that's gonna go over it and make the whole thing more stable, I guess, because the pieces are just gonna be like bolted into it. It's not gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be welded to my frame or anything, or like where the mounting point is. So just that extra little U piece that goes over the bearing will add more support. So that's what I got right now. Alright, so obviously the drive shaft goes through the middle and stuff, so I'm making the let's see if it's in focus. So I'm making the bracket right now. I found a what's it called, a bushing, and so I'm gonna go cut that now, or in a little bit when I don't feel like shit, and yeah, I should probably go on. It's probably going to be on tomorrow. I don't really know how to do it, so I'm going to take it to my mechanic, and he's going to show me kind of how to do it. And probably not going to show you, because I don't want to film over there. So I got it in. It's going to go on relatively easy. I'm making these little like spacers, like 1 1/4 inch spacers for it. So that's where we're at right now. And once I go to my shop, I will show you guys what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and stuff, and all the welding and stuff will be in that. And alright guys, so I am back. I was just at my mechanic's, like, not like all day, but for a while, because he was showing me how to do it, and I just did it all myself. So I took my drive shaft off, took all that apart, took the back end like off, I guess, and just kind of laid it there, still connected to my back, to the rear axle, so that it didn't like come all the way off, but it came off from where it like kind of went into the carrier bearing. If you guys have a Toyota, or you know, I don't know if it looks the same on all trucks, but that's where mine is. So I took the front drive shaft off, not where it goes into the front axle, because that's the four-wheel drive one. So just like the main one, I guess, and took it off, replaced it, and I'll show you the old one compared to the new one. Yeah, so I'll just show you where those little spacers are, and that's super weird when people drive by and watch them. Anyways, so I'll show you the spacers and like how they're in there right now. It is raining, so I'm gonna try and get a good enough like video of it and not fuck my camera. So that's what I'm at right now, and I'll post this later. Or if I can't get a good video right now, I'll just take one later. Or tomorrow when it's not raining. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. You can kind of see with the spacer. It's on both sides, obviously. Yeah, so it kind of dropped it down a little bit, but it's about 1.25 inches, so I dropped it down, obviously. Probably about like 1.5 inches, maybe, because of all the washers and stuff. So it's not as much. I mean, it's still at an angle, but like it's already at an angle at the point. But the U-joints are not as much of an angle as it used to be, so there's not as much stress. So, let me stand up and not kill myself. So, hopefully, one day I can just take those out and lengthen my drive shaft so it's not so ghetto, but until then that's gonna work. Alright guys, so here's my old carrier bearing. It's kind of wet and dirty, but it's basically, it's ripped and shit.
I like it.
So that's the old one, and you saw the new one earlier in the video. Yeah, it was just time, because I could pick up my drive shaft and like shake it around and stuff. With this in it, like this was in place, and I could basically just move my whole drive shaft around in it, so that's obviously not good. Alrighty, so before, with the old one, I could move my whole drive shaft like around, and now with this one, it doesn't do anything, which is the whole point of having that in there and having a new one, so it doesn't shake. Because like when I would move, my whole truck would shake and get like real aggressive feeling when I'd hit high speeds or slow down real fast. So,
I like it.
with this one, I won't do that until it starts to get old, and hopefully with these little brackets or spacers that I made, it'll last longer, I guess. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on how that works out.